One moment.
Loud. I just got a notification to watch us.
Oh, we are live.
Okay. I'd like to call the Town of Newington's Economic Development Commission meeting for November 2nd, 2022 to order. Could I have a roll call, please, Noreen?
Commissioner Havens,
Here.
Commissioner Marston, Commissioner Nagel, Commissioner,
Carolyn is on.
okay. Commissioner Stam, Commissioner Beatrice,
Here.
and Chairman Avey.
Here.
Okay, you have your 4.
Okay. Oh, we forgot to do the pledge. I'm sorry.
Better late than never.
Yes.
To the flag
Of the United States of
The United
America. And to the republic
States
for
of
which it stands,
America.
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for
Yeah.
all.
Republic under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, elections of officers. We have vice chair. Anyone have any nominations?
No, I'll nominate myself.
Okay, well, I don't think that's possible, so
all
I'll
right.
nominate Dana
Thank
Havens.
you.
Could I have a second? Mary seconded it. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, Mary was an aye. Dana was an aye, myself and I. I'm not sure about Geraldine.
Is she
But-
still here?
Yeah, she's still on.
I don't see her.
So that's 3, and I'm not sure about Geraldine, so I believe that passes. Renata, is that correct?
I don't see Geraldine in the meeting either. I think she dropped.
Okay,
the
because I
call.
still have her on my screen.
You can see her moving and everything, or
She's muted.
see, I don't even have her on the screen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
She-
I'm not comfortable with people not showing themselves and being muted and not answering at all.
She's present on a panelist list, but she's muted and not showing her camera. So
Right.
she's showing in a panelist list.
okay. So what does that mean, Renata?
There it is. Geraldine, can you unmute yourself?
I,
Are you there, Geraldine?
Oh, now I see her on the panelist list.
Okay.
Now I lost everybody.
Okay. I
Oh my-
see her on the panelist. I don't see her on the panelist list, but I do see her.
She's in a panelist list for sure. She's
Yeah, if you hit the
she
next
is
page.
muted and she's muted and her camera is off.
Okay.
So I am not sure what that means for you if she's not voting. if she's even present in the meeting, if she's by the rules, as far as I understand from everything that James says, is that the members of the commissions should be on camera when they're in the meeting.
Okay.
I don't think there's any rule about that. The fact that she's not on camera and she's muted, we have no idea what her vote is, so you can't
Right.
accept it, you
Right.
know?
Okay.
I think we should all be on camera. I wouldn't like to be today. Look how bad I look, but oh well.
I mean,
Um,
I'm not saying this just for this, but I think it's, I mean, I want to bring it up with Keith or whatever, because people can sign in, log into a meeting, whatever, put themselves on mute and go into another room and, be washing their hair or taking a shower or cooking dinner. I mean, it doesn't, to me, it's not attending a meeting.
I can multitask. I can do that, but I'd
No.
still leave my camera on. Who cares? Maybe not.
I-
if I was
So
there.
Geraldine just dropped out. She is
I
no
don't think it's
longer,
appropriate.
she's no longer on a panelist list.
okay. I just texted her. She can't unmute.
Well, if she dropped out, have her sign back in and perhaps she'll
Yeah.
be unmuted.
Because again, without her, you do not have a quorum.
Right.
Okay. She says she's logging back in.
Garrett? Oh, never mind. Our poor dog, he's got like dementia and he keeps getting like stuck places.
Oh,
He's not in pain, so we just let him be.
I just reached out to Geraldine again. She says she's on, microphone muted, and no ability to unmute it.
I don't even see her in my participants.
Yeah, I don't see her either. I was gonna say maybe if you guys try to unmute,
Yeah.
maybe.
I
Can she call in? Can ask her to call in?
Oh, yeah. I have to find the what? Renata, do you have the number where she can call in?
she's definitely not in the participant list. Let's see here. And I don't have access to my email.
I do. Hang on, let me find it. Here we go. It is 888
Hold on, 888
788
788
0099.
0099.
Wait, now there's a webinar ID. Oh, this is just, it's going to be a lot. All right, webinar ID is 827
Oh,
534.
hold on, sorry. Web. Okay, what's the web ID, Dana?
827
827
5348
5348
7755.
7755.
Passcode
Passcode, okay.
398 516.
516. Okay. Okay, we'll try that.
I'll be right back, you guys.
Okay.
Okay. 39933. Okay. Gotta hold it.
You don't see her in the panelist, do you, Renata?
Oh, no, no.
Now, and now Mary is black or gray.
Yeah, I think she just
Oh, there she is.
walked away for a moment.
Yeah, but her camera is
Just because
on.
I was eating my sandwich.
All right, so hold on a
You don't need to
second.
say
I am
that.
having her. There you go. All right.
Ah. Oh, it still says mute.
You can unmute yourself, Geraldine.
How do you do that?
Press, what is that number?
£4. What was
Use number 6.
*6.
*6, yes. Julian, can you hear us? Use *6 to unmute yourself.
I'm muting myself.
Did you unmute yourself? Did you say something?
No, that was me. I was having a coughing fit,
Mm.
so I said I'm muting myself. And then I almost couldn't unmute myself.
Geraldine, can you unmute yourself?
By pressing *6. Where's star?
It's under the 7. Oh,
Oh my God, I forgot to mute my phone.
Dana, can you try and call in and just see how to unmute yourself? Because
Oh, can you put the number up to dial all those numbers in for me to dial?
hold on a second.
Number 888.
888.
888-788-0099. Webinar ID is 827-5348-7755. And then passcode 398516.
39 what?
3985.
unmuted.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there she is.
Okay,
Hi,
there you
Geraldine.
go.
I'm not,
Hi.
I'm not touching anything. That's it. I'm done. I was
Okay.
doing *6 on the, not on this, on the phone. It was elsewhere. So time
Okay.
for new
Okay,
equipment. Sorry.
No problem. So I nominated Dana for vice chair.
Right, I
And-
heard that. I could hear you, but I couldn't respond. I
Okay.
agree with everything. Thank you.
So, Renata, I'm sorry, I almost called you Roberta. I'm sorry. Renata, do we have to do it over? Just for
So-
the formality, I'm guessing?
I would repeat the motion just because we were not sure.
Okay,
Okay,
elections of officers, I nominate Dana Havens.
second.
Geraldine seconds. Now, do we just do a all
Just
in
vote.
favor vote or a roll call vote?
You can do all in favor vote.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
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 Anybody
Aye.
opposed?
Okay. We got all, I don't think anyone opposed.
I would ask it just to be
Okay.
formal.
Anyone opposed? Hearing
No.
none. Motion carries. Okay. approval of the minutes from June 1st, 2022. Could I have a motion,
Motion to approve?
a second?
Second.
Second by Jerry Lynn. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay. Public participation. I see we have an attendee.
That is Geraldine, I'm
Oh,
pretty
okay.
sure.
Okay. Hearing, seeing we have no attendees, we'll go on to the next agenda, the Chamber of Commerce. I don't think Leslie is on. I do know that there have been quite a few grand openings, ribbon cutting ceremonies. There was actually, I believe, one, it was last night or tonight at a CrossFit place on Fen Road. It is at the old physical therapy, and prior to that, it was the laundromat. It's the standalone building. That was recently, and I don't know of any other ones recently. But there was discussion on a few different ways, few different events they were thinking of. They're definitely going to do the Waterfall Festival again next year. They thought it was a great success. So they wanted to, they're going to do that again. They were going to come up with a new date maybe for September or October. I'm not sure which one, but that's about all I can remember from my last meeting at for the chamber. Old business, the flags are up. I know a lot of the places that had the had the pots have been keeping up with their pots, now putting fall, autumn plants in it. Does anyone have anything else on the beautification?
Looks nice.
Yes. Yes, Dana.
So it's in regards to the flags.
Okay.
A friend of mine does marketing for a town up in Massachusetts, and I want to steal her idea. And she sent me all the information. I should have sent it to you, and time got away from me. But basically what they do is they don't use the loose flags like we have. It's those flags that have the stanchion on the top and the bottom.
Oh.
And
Yeah, better idea.
well, beyond that, they sell them. So like, for instance, we have Fall in Love with Newington. And then on the bottom, it would say, and SK Lavery. Or, and, I can't think of any stores, TJ's Restaurant, that type of deal. And
Good idea.
so they use it as a fundraiser. The flags cost about $220, including the hardware, and she charges $650 for the year. And they put them up twice. They put up a summer one and they put up a winter one. And then in between that, they just use their town seal. And we could adjust how we do that. But like I said, it costs them $220, they charge $650. This is their second year now. The first year they actually got about 20 participants, and the following year it doubled. So it was well received by the businesses up there. You know, I'm not saying it's going to be the same here. And then they use it as a fundraiser. So I don't know if we wanted to, and we have to check out the regulations to make sure we can even do it this way. if we could use it as a fundraiser for the beautification committee, and then that's a way to purchase, like for instance, those benches by the waterfall that we all dislike and we're supposed to be replaced, they're still there, you know, so we could use the funds towards that. If we can't use them for the Economic Development Committee or the Beautification Committee, we could also just use it as a fundraiser for Human Services or, you know, something like that.
I have a question. Can you
Mhm.
hear me?
Yes.
Wouldn't that be something to coordinate with the commission, not the commission, Chamber of Commerce? Because they're
No.
the ones with you.
No.
You know, maybe a no.
I mean, we could pitch it
Just
to
an
them
idea.
and see if their businesses would like to do it. But, you know, if their businesses would like to purchase a flag from us, but we would be the ones to design it and to sell it so that we can gather the funds to put towards, you know, hopefully beautification committee. And if not, and we can even split it between beautification committee and human services or the library, or, you know, I have no idea what our town regs are on that as far as fundraisers committees go. Teresa or Renata, you have
Could
any?
you email that to all of us?
Yeah.
Because it
You
seems
know, I was
very
going to, but I
interesting.
was afraid it would be an illegal meeting. So, you know, but so now that we've discussed it, I can go ahead and email it so you can see.
Right, it's
Yeah.
something we could look into,
Yeah.
definitely.
And then
And
she uses a vendor, even though she's in Massachusetts, she's using a vendor out of Connecticut. She got the best prices from that vendor. So that'd be great. We could use a Connecticut vendor.
yeah,
I have a
Okay.
question about collecting funds that are raised. If a business, let's say, were to purchase one, would that be something that they would be tax exempt? Like, how does that work with a donation?
No,
Like, if they donated to Human Services, that would be a different type of donation. It's a different qualification. If they were to do something for us as a commission, it seems muddy to me that we have to be very careful about that.
well, yeah, that's why we have to check out the regs for that. Their town is able to do it. And she looked into it. So, you know, I'll get more information on that from her, but each town is going to be different. And even each state, this is Massachusetts, we're talking Connecticut. So definitely, you know, maybe just run it by the town attorney too. But it definitely wouldn't be tax exempt for them because they are purchasing advertising. They're not making a donation. They're purchasing advertising.
Okay.
Don't they do that in West Hartford? I remember seeing flat signs. Those.
I don't know. I haven't been in.
Oh,
I
well.
don't know. But if Dana, you could send that to us all, that would
Yeah.
be great. Anything else?
It's a good idea.
That wasn't mine.
You brought it to us, so.
Yeah.
Right.
Anything else on the beautification?
West Hartford and Weathersfield looks a lot better. No offense to Newington.
Okay.
That's why I'm hoping we can get some funds into the beautification committee
Yeah.
and, you know.
Anything else on the beautification?
I know West Hartford has animals that are posted around, you know, the stone ones
Mm-hmm.
they used to have. I don't know if we have room for that or that's anything we want to do, but.
No, I know what you're talking about. Those little statues that they
Cow
had.
parade, they call it.
Yeah,
And so businesses or medical offices, different organizations, community service organizations, charities can also buy a cow and decorate it or have,
yeah.
artist do it for them. I don't know that it's a town it funnels through the town itself. I think it's a charitable organization that maybe does that outreach.
Oh, okay. I can look into it if you would like.
I can
I
as well.
think there,
My office is part of, I believe, part of the West Hartford Chamber, and so I can ask my boss too.
Okay.
oh, okay.
Anything else?
Do we have, yeah, do we have how much money are we supposed to raise for whatever it is that we want? Do we have like a plan? Or is it just whimsy?
No, well, we don't even know if this is something we can do to
Whatever it is, so yeah, how do we
raise,
know?
We need to find out if we can do it first.
right,
Okay, that's a good, yeah.
right.
I think that, and then we could, decide where it goes, how it's spent.
Since we have a dog park, we could have dog statues.
Anything else on beautification? Any new business? I'm thinking the suggestions that could also fall under new business that we talked about, so.
Hmm.
Anything else? Any public participation, Renata? I don't see anyone.
No, there's still nobody.
Okay. Any commissioners' comments?
That one. I'm glad we finally got a meeting up and running.
Yes.
Right,
Yes.
I'm gonna try to do better next time. So, my
Okay.
fault, my apologies.
Oh,
Well, that's
no.
okay. At least you were here.
Yeah. I would like to take a moment and, I'm not sure if everyone knows, but Renata has resigned. She has an amazing opportunity, and her last day with the town of Newington is December 2nd. So I'd like to take the moment to thank you, Renata, for
Thank you.
being our our go-to person on EDC. I'm not sure who is going to be handling it, but they have some really big shoes to fill, and I thank you. If you would, I'm not sure if you are at liberty to discuss your next opportunity.
Next opportunity meaning what?
Your next endeavor, I'm sorry.
You're leaving us to go where?
I am going to UConn. I got a teaching. I'm going to be teaching graduate planning classes, which is for me something that I hope I will do well, but it is definitely something that I think I'm going to like a lot.
Mhm.
At least it seems something that I will like doing. I also have family that lives in Europe, and my parents are aging. My parents are like 80 years old. My brother doesn't live with them either. So it's been a struggle for me, this big separation, and it's increasingly, like 3 years ago, it didn't seem this bad, but now it's becoming like really kind of complicated. So I definitely want to be able to spend more time home, which this affords me that option. And also the job itself is very attractive to me. But as far as Newington goes, what I kind of would like, if I may, like say something to this committee, I would like to use this opportunity to do
Yes.
that now.
Yes.
So there are a couple of things, and I will talk to the Planning Commission, obviously, before I leave, but there are a couple of things that I think are very important with regards to economic development in Newington. One part that we have to make easy in town is we have to ease up on a process. It has to be easy for certain uses that are impact appropriate, right? A restaurant that has like certain number of seats, that's not like a huge restaurant in appropriate district. A business that is not bringing, I don't know how many cars. They shouldn't go through like 3 months of hurdles and public hearings in order to get permitted through process. So we started comprehensive revisions of the zoning regulations. Now, we staffing wise, this department is going to be really, really low on staff. We have excellent people here, but they're going to be really struggling until there is sufficient staffing levels here to take on all this work. But the work is important and it cannot stop and it cannot get forgotten, right? So that's kind of something that I spoke to Eric. I will speak to the planning commission. It's not the little piddly thing that people get focused on really should not take focus over the big picture of what needs to be done. So please don't lose sight of big things, planning, project prioritization, so that we can get our hands on some of this money that's like rolling down in grants. Part of the reason why many municipalities, not just Newington, are not getting grants is that we haven't planned. Last 20 years, we haven't project prioritized enough. So we're not ready. Nobody's ready. So all this money is like sitting around and we're flailing to get anything. So those are the things that, I think municipally, like we have to reorganize and kind of like work on going forward. So the regulations, the process, the project prioritization kind of things are something to really like keep an eye on. Don't forget planning. Planning is like really important. And those are just like my words of, planner who's going to be a teacher in planning. Like that's, there is value in that. And there is a cost to zoning. That's another thing. Like, let's not forget, like every time we send somebody 3 times around to the commission, there is a cost to that. There is a true cost to that. And we forget that because we're not the applicants, we're not developers, but there is a true element of cost to that. Let's not be the community that's perceived as that.
Well, those are good
Yeah.
words that we'll have to remember.
Yeah.
I have one thing to say is I don't know if you all happen to look at Google and then you type in the this commission and it says that it's closed, not temporarily, permanently. So that's not a good thing, I don't think. If a person goes to the town website and digs through everything, they can find it. But if you go to Google and you type it in, we're out of business. So
Communication, yes, very important.
yeah.
Exactly, yes.
I can send it to you if you want me to do
Oh
that.
no, I believe you. I believe you.
Oh yeah, look at that, permanently closed.
So
Any other-
at any rate, to me, it was a pleasure. I am excited. I will not. I'm always honest. So I will not be sitting here going like, oh my God, I'm like super crying over leaving, because I'm quite excited about my opportunity here. But I'm leaving on a good note. I enjoyed it here. I loved it. Not exactly every minute of it. There were some challenges, but for the most part, I really truly enjoyed my staff. I enjoyed my projects. I enjoyed many people on boards and commissions that I worked with. And I had a good experience. And thank you. Oh,
Thank you, Renata.
Thank you.
We're gonna miss you so much, not just on this commission, but on the TPZ.
you won't. I live here. I'll be around.
Okay, hey, you want to join the commission?
I don't think I can commit for that. I've never thought. I will come I will come in some fashion, but not like right away. I've never thought, and I am like terrified. I'm like equal part excited and scared. So I have like a big thing of like, now I have to prepare for this. So I think first semester or maybe two, I need to do this, and then I'll be ready to kind of like jump in and help out with some stuff. But I'll stay around for definitely things that I care about. I'm passionate about planning. I'm gonna have to jump in on that for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Renata. Anything else before we make a motion to adjourn? Okay, could I have a motion to adjourn?
Right. Motion to adjourn.
Second,
Second.
okay.
There you go. Good night.
Good night.
Good night,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Good
Thanks.
luck,
Bye.
Renata.
Bye.
We're gonna miss you.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
All right, take care.